Hi, Pisces. This Saturday, the 23rd of May, 2026 Love Tarot reading already feels like a powerful new beginning is opening, but somebody is still taking time to go within, heal, and figure out how to come towards you the right way. Um, this person wants to start fresh with you. They want to let go of fear, anxiety, and everything that kept them stuck before. But the question is, why did they stay silent when their heart was already pulling them toward you? Um, this person is realizing they need to level up emotionally, spiritually, and mentally before they make you a real offer. They don't want to come toward you in the same immature energy from the past. They want to show growth. They want to show stability. They want you to see that they are becoming someone worthy of your love. This person sees you as valuable, beautiful, nurturing, and impossible to replace. They see you as their wish fulfillment, the one who brings hope into their life when everything feels dark. But the question is, why did they hide their feelings for so long? Why do they act distant when deep down they never stopped loving you? Um, this person is still thinking about you, still dreaming about you, still feeling your touch, your energy, and the powerful connection between you two. They may be quiet right now, but their silence is not indifference. They are healing, reflecting, and trying to find the courage to speak from the heart. So trust your intuition because somebody is surrendering to this love, overcoming fear, and preparing to come forward with truth, commitment, and a new beginning they hope you will receive. And let's get into your reading. So I feel like right off the bat, there's a lot of like pain and like overthinking. Your person is currently dealing with this connection. Like a lot in their mental body, maybe because of this this heart chakra pain that's going on with the Three of Swords. It's like they're kind of staying in the mental body because their emotions are so painful that they're trying maybe even almost to like not feel, like they're almost like numbing themselves out in a way. So we have the World as well. So yeah, your person is I feel like they're feeling the consequences of their actions because the World is all about cycles and completion. So it's like your person's starting to understand like the bigger picture is kind of what I'm getting. And it might be really hard for them to see it. So it might have been that like your person was being hurtful towards you, or, you know, there was stuff that they were doing that maybe like it was from them acting out of their own ego and not really understanding your side of the story. But with the World, it's like they're seeing everything more clearly now, and it's really, really hurting them because they're realizing the things that maybe they did or said that they really feel like they shouldn't have done, and it could have really, really hurt you. And so they're having like this awakening of, you know, like their actions having consequences and feeling your emotions as well, like being this empathetic energy of feeling your pain. So we have the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. So your person's actually really, really invested in you emotionally. It says, what is causing my stagnancy and how can I break free of it? Considering I'm very driven person, very ambitious, but I experienced a great deal of depression from losing 4 family members in 1 year. Oh my gosh. So that's like death right there, is just so hard to deal with. So you're in a grieving process. You know, I am 2 years out after losing my soulmate. He died in a motorcycle accident. So my heart, so, you know, it's like they don't want to leave this investment behind. It's like you guys maybe have had, you know, a lot of time where you guys have been like growing this connection. So this person feels like they really don't want to give up on you or this connection. They feel, yeah, very committed to you, very loyal to you. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Empress. So the Eight of Swords is telling me your person is feeling bound, caught up. They're feeling tied up and stuck in some sort of pain. And that's what we see with the Three of Swords. And it really could just be their own negative self-image or, you know, bad self-esteem. This also could be third-party situations, how it resonates. You know, it could be, you know, other relationships or just like things that keep them from you. And this person doesn't like it. They don't like being held back from you. And it's like with the Empress and the Emperor, it's like clearly this person sees you as their partner, as the one that they're meant to be with. So this is definitely, especially if your person is in another relationship, they see you as their partner, their other half. Even if they're with somebody else, it doesn't matter. They still feel like you're the one for them. So they feel like right now it's like they're being held back from the person they truly care about. So like I said, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be like long distance or something like that. But it's like your person feels like restrained, and they really, really hate it because, their body and their mind, it's really with you. And they really want to be with you. I also have the Seven of Swords and the Magician. So this is interesting. Your person is definitely being strategic here, trying to manifest something. This could also be about having to be strategic in terms of how to leave behind a situation. I don't necessarily see this as a negative energy. It's more like your person is trying to be smart about things. Trying to, think of ways that they can manifest this relationship back into their life, like maybe trying to figure out strategies as to how to like get you to communicate with them, or how to reunite with you. With the Ace of Cups, oh wow, so yeah, your person is definitely trying to think about how to come forward with some truth. They're trying. They're definitely thinking about how to manifest this love with you. So yeah, the Seven of Swords is definitely not like, it's less, it might be deceptive in terms of not telling other people what their plans are, but it's more about being strategic and trying to figure out the best way to communicate with you. I feel like that's what the Magician is about, because the Magician can be about communication. So it's like them trying to strategize, like how to come back to you, like what to say, how to woo you is kind of what I feel. But this person does have a lot of love with you with the Ace of Cups. And this is definitely about them wanting the return, the love to return in this connection. Because clearly with the Three of Swords, it's like you are this person's world here, truly. It's like you're their everything. And so without you in their life, it's like really, really painful for them. And we see that with the Five of Cups over here. So you're their star, you're their hope and their light. It's like the star has that very divine, feminine, like lighthouse sort of energy where you're their guiding light that gets them through the day, basically. And so, if they don't have you in their life, they feel very hopeless. It's almost like they just don't really even see the point of life, almost. It's like this really, really sad feeling where they just feel like, yeah, completely lost and like forlorn. I'm actually hearing the song Where Is My Mind by the Pixies, so it's kind of like that energy. Your person, they just feel very lost without you, is what I'm feeling. And so we have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords, with the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. Okay, so your person wants to defend this connection. They're feeling very protective of it, because with the Hanged Man, your person has had some realizations and some clarity. And I kind of was saying that earlier. It's like your person's gotten some wisdom and some insight. And, they feel like very committed to you, very passionate about you with the King of Wands. And with the Queen of Cups, it's like you are their love, like you are their beautiful, sweet queen. And so they want to, they don't want to give up on this connection. They want to defend it. The Nine of Wands can be about defensiveness, but I think it's more being defensive of this connection and not wanting to let other people get in the way. And we see that with the Knight of Swords. It's like your person does really want to come in. They want to rush in and come be with you, because they don't want, anyone else to get in the way of this connection. They don't want someone else to come and, sweep you off your feet. Like they feel like they're your King of Wands, they're your divine masculine. So they feel like, you're their star. It's like you are, the Empress to their Emperor, their other half. So they feel like, what's the point if they're not fighting for this connection? Like they just don't feel like they're ever going to find this with anybody else. So they feel like it's really a connection that's worth saving and, keeping safe. We also have the Moon and the Queen of Swords, with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this is with the Moon card, it's like your person maybe does have a lot of secret emotions here. There's a lot hidden in their subconscious. This could also be about fears. Because the Queen of Swords is, she really knows what she wants. She knows she deserves the best. She's definitely, I feel like this person feels like you're watching them with a keen eye. You're trying to see what their next move is going to be. So with the Four of Swords, it's like they're wanting to kind of maybe hold back a bit, rest and rejuvenate, heal, contemplate, meditate. And then with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like this person wants to come in with the truth here. So, they want to be logical. They want to be honest with you. And they want to tell you, I want this. I have all this passion for you with the Ace of Wands. And I do. I see a long-term future with you. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is about, a long-term commitment with somebody. It's like telling you, how committed to you that they truly feel, that they've always felt very committed to you. So it's about, I think, healing these fears that they have with the moon, and then, actually coming forward with some honesty. But it's also the Queen of Swords, maybe, intimidated by how you're feeling. They're kind of scared that you might be feeling cold to them, heartbroken, maybe that you would have walls up and not show your feelings as much. And so, I feel like they want to have a very rational discussion, because maybe you guys, it's like there's a lot of emotion here, but I feel like it's under the surface. So they feel like if they come to you, it might be more of just conversation, or kind of like polite conversation at first, but then eventually they would want to become more passionate, reveal more. And we have the Eight of Pentacles over here, which I feel like is showing a person wants to work on themselves for you. Also that they might be wanting to make a lot of money and impress you with the High Priestess. So that's definitely you. So they really want to impress you. They want to work on themselves. They might even be, trying to grow spiritually, because I feel like they know you're a very spiritual person. And so they really want to show you, their best side. So this person is definitely really fixated on improving themselves, working on themselves. For some reason, I'm hearing maybe your person even invests in stocks for some of you because of the Seven of Pentacles. That could be a very specific message, but your person wants to, really impress you with how much they've grown and matured. And they really want to show you that they've really matured a lot. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a very positive energy. A person is moving definitely in a new direction. And I feel like becoming more honest, and they're very fixated on you. Clearly with the Empress and the Star, you're kind of like the center of their, universe a bit. I want to share my life with you. So that's definitely that Ten of Pentacles energy, sharing their life with you. Also, I feel like this is about them wanting to talk about their life. Like maybe if you guys haven't talked in a while, telling you what's going on with them, being more honest. I just feel like about their day-to-day, everything. I could never get bored of you. Every day feels like a new adventure with you. So that's why they would want to share their life with you, live together. Because, they don't feel like you guys would be one of those couples that gets bored of each other. They feel like there's a lot of passion clearly here with the Empress and the Emperor. There's a lot of divine counterpart energy. So it's like you guys could really never get tired of each other. It would be so exciting. I'm so head over heels in love with you. So that's why they're, not wanting to give up on this. You make me feel so alive. And I feel like that's kind of what the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords is. Like when they're not with you, they don't really feel alive. They don't really feel happy inside. It's like they do kind of feel dead inside. Let's kiss and make up. So yeah, definitely with the Ace of Wands that came out over here. Wanting to kiss and make up, wanting to, be together intimately and hopefully, connect that way. As we heal, we come into greater union. So this is a message saying that as you guys both heal yourselves and work on yourselves, you come closer to being together, and you come even greater into union just in terms of your relationship. And then I want to communicate with you more. So I definitely feel that this person wants to talk to you more. So if there is no contact, your person really does want to reach out to you. And if there's just like limited, this person wants to start talking more, maybe being more vulnerable, opening up more as well. I'm forever yours. Wow. So this person feels like, you have their heart forever. I'm so deeply in love with you. Okay, that's so interesting because they're like, I'm so head over heels in love with you. I'm so deeply in love with you. So your person is really, really in love with you. You are the other part of me. We definitely see that with the Emperor and the Empress. And every love song reminds me of you and I. Oh, so if this person ever hears love songs or they listen to them, it just reminds them of you. And so then they even probably get more sad. This person might even like listen to love songs and like cry, or maybe you guys have a special love song that you listened to when you were together and they like reminisce a lot about you when they listen to it. I'm ready to give into the temptation that is you. So they do want to give into this. And you're definitely like tempting them. They're very physically attracted to you. I wish I knew how to tell you how much you mean to me. You deserve to know. So you mean so much to this person. Even if they haven't really told you, they feel like you deserve to know the truth. I'm digging deep to show up as my best self. You have left a mark on my heart that will never be erased, and I need you. So they feel like they do need your love. They need you in their life, and I can definitely see that. The Five of Cups is like very miserable, but I feel like they also need to find happiness within themselves. But I feel like it's really hard for them. Like the separation is just very, very painful from you. I want to show you how much I've grown and changed for the better. I'm much more mature than I used to be. I was literally saying that. I feel like your person really has grown up a lot. And then close your eyes and I'm right by your side. So if you ever feel like, your person's far away or distant or you're not in communication, if you close your eyes, you can feel them with you because I feel like this person is always connected to you energetically. Let's put the past behind us and start a blissful new beginning. Yeah, I totally feel that with the they want to give in to the temptation. Let's kiss and make up. I care about you so much. I just want you to be safe, happy, and healthy. No matter where I go, I will always bring my love for you with me. So this is just about, if they're long distance or just, wherever they are in the world. And if they leave, they always bring their love for you. Like I see almost like a suitcase. Like this person is like always carrying this love around. And it's like throughout their day-to-day life, when they're at work, they always, are carrying their love for you. I love hugging you. There's nothing better than your warm embrace. And I love your smile, your voice, and most of all, the sound of your laughter. So your person just really loves making you laugh. I feel like they might reflect on moments where you've like laughed together, had really good times, and they miss your smile, I feel. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, so your person might be hiding their feelings a bit, or they've been deceptive with you in the past, maybe acted like they didn't care, or this even could have been like a running situation in the past. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others, and chemistry codependency. So this deception almost even could have been out of like a codependent energy of maybe like a fear of abandonment or something. So they were like acting like they didn't care, or maybe they were addicted to things that were really harming this relationship at one point as well. So I feel like if there has been a separation, it was probably so that this person could heal this codependency and like take off these masks and, really give themselves the love that they needed. And then chemistry, strong magnetic attraction, and flirt. So it's like, even if there are things that separate you guys, or even if there is like negative energy that your person has been needing to heal, they still feel this strong magnetic attraction. They still want to reach out to you, reach out and flirt with you. So I feel like as they're healing this deception, that's like, lying to themselves, lying to you, I feel like, it's making them want to come towards you even more. Like this person really wants to, have a new beginning with you, forgive and forget. And just, I think it's also asking you to understand why they were deceptive. It was probably because of, childhood wounds of codependency and just like pain. Your commitment is being tested and bring love into the situation. So it's like their commitment to themselves almost is being tested. Like how are they going to give up on themselves? Are they going to give up on love? It's like their commitment to their own happiness almost is what's being tested. Like, do they believe that they are worthy of love? And that's kind of what this, deception is. Like maybe they just felt like they weren't good enough, so they decided to run away and hide their feelings. So it's like their commitment to themselves. I almost feel like it's because I feel like you guys are, I'm very much feeling like a twin flame divine union here. So I feel like their commitment to you is a reflection of their commitment to themselves, is like, what truly makes them happy. And I feel like, this connection is what makes them feel really fulfilled inside. And so if they ran away from you, it was because they were giving up on themselves. And then we have bring love into the situation. So they do want to bring love into the situation. They want to bring love to you. They want to heal from, what's been going on. So there really could have been a huge test of your commitment if there has been a separation or some stuff that really went down between the two of you. But this person now, they want to, the new moon, it's like they want to heal this connection. They want to kiss and make up, and they want to, this is totally relevant here. Let's get some makeup. Let's bring love into this. Let's right the wrongs of the past, basically. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So this might be about just having to accept where your person's at, what's happened in the past, so you can just move on and forget about it and, forgive yourself and them. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So if your person has really triggered you, look inside yourself and maybe even see the childhood wounds that this is bringing up for you. This even could be like past life stuff. So, seeing that it is our, responsibility to, understand why we get reactive with people and like see what is getting triggered inside of ourselves from other people and see if we can heal those wounds within. Because most times, especially with like twin flame connections, they're mirroring to us the things that we haven't looked at. And so it's very painful, but you do have to like kind of see this bigger picture and see that they're giving you an opportunity to maybe resolve some really deep-seated issues. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So that's exactly kind of like big picture thinking. It's interesting. Your person was also going through some big picture thinking, realizing what really matters. So I think this is about, thinking about what really matters in this connection. It's like, do you want to hold a grudge against this person forever? Or do you want to, move on and, allow a new opportunity to manifest? And also you could be connecting to the Pleiades energy as well. Maybe you're a starseed. Also, if you're having any, downloads or inspired ideas, if you like, writing them down, acting on those, warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So this is spirit asking you if you've, if you feel like you're not doing your purpose, living your purpose. I feel like this is spirit saying, there is a deeper calling for you. And so especially if things are painful, with this person, or you feel like, you need time to focus on yourself, focusing on, what the universe is calling you to do, what, service to others, like what needs to be done that you have the special skills for. So, if you already feel like you're answering your deepest calling, this is definitely a sign you are, and you need to continue doing that. And if not, it's, I feel like the universe is saying it's time to really go within, ask for guidance, because I feel like you definitely have a mission that will bring you a lot of fulfillment if you decide to like pursue it, if that makes sense. Let's forgive and forget. Okay, that's so interesting. That's literally the theme of this reading. I know you're the one walking away from what no longer serves. And then let's get together. So yeah, they do really want to get back together with you. They want to walk away from, their own toxic behavior so they can be, better for you. We have the Emperor, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, so it's like if there's been a painful ending, maybe a breakup, this person is wanting to come in with their masculine energy and communicate with you. With the Page of Swords, they're also definitely keeping an eye on you, wondering what you're up to. They're very curious about you. They probably see you've been healing. I feel like they're proud of yourself. They're proud of, how you've been doing. even in their absence, they feel like you do really well for yourself. Okay, so it really feels like that transformation is pushing things forward rapidly. Wow. Okay, so powerful energy for sure. So with the Chariot and the Ten of Wands, okay, so your person is definitely feeling really motivated to pursue you. We can see that with all three knights coming in and the Chariot. So your person is definitely wanting to pursue this connection, pursue this love with you. This Ten of Pentacles though is showing, or this Ten of Wands is definitely saying your person is feeling burdened by it. I feel like a lot of unrepressed desire, and unspoken words. So this person has like a lot of repressed passion and energy for you that they haven't been able to show you. Perhaps it's been like some time before. It's like been some time since you guys have been like, intimate together for some reason, like been able to be together in that way. So your person is definitely missing that a lot. And then it's almost like this feeling that there's so much love that this person has for you that maybe they haven't, expressed in a while. They haven't been able to say. And so it's like weighing on this person. So that's what this Chariot is about. It's almost like they know they need to come towards you and tell you how they feel because they have all this intense feeling for you that they almost are just like overbearing. It's like, oh my gosh, I just need to, speak my truth and just get it out because it's weighing on me, not saying how I really feel. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So again, wanting to pursue you. I don't necessarily feel like these really determine the timing of it. I feel like sometimes people say the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. I kind of say that sometimes too, but I feel like this is more saying that your person wants to come in, not just for like a passionate love affair, but they also want to come in and be stable for you because like the Pentacle energy is loyal. It's not just like a hookup or, that kind of stuff. It's like, this person does have serious intentions with you. So it's like, yes, there's tons of passion and they're really attracted to you and they really want you physically, but this person doesn't want to just, have fun with you and then discard you. It's like this person wants to stick around. So it's like they want to, be your man or woman for a while because with the Ten of Cups, this person is feeling like you're, their ultimate happiness. You're someone that they would want to have a long-term relationship with, even marriage for some of you potentially. But this person sees that this could be, this could be the one. This could be the person that I've been waiting for my whole life. And then with the Star, it's like you've given them hope again. It's like maybe this person felt like they would never find somebody they wanted to marry, or they never would find their soul mate or their true love. And so they feel like you've given them hope and love again. Like you've made them believe that love is possible, that it's not just a fantasy. It's not just, make believe or like in the storybooks. It's like love is very real. This is definitely also a very spiritual connection with the Star. With the Magician, it's like this is definitely very divinely guided. With the Chariot as well, I feel like the Chariot is kind of like, for me, I almost visualize it as like a knight card, but with like a lot of spiritual meaning behind it. So it's like pursuing someone, but knowing it's because it's like a divine sort of connection. So it's like he's like the like the demigod version of a knight or something. I don't know how to describe it. So with the King of Swords and the Magician, I'm definitely seeing a lot of truth and communication from this. The King of Swords, he's been thinking about what he wants to say. This person's been contemplating, how to come forward, what exactly to say. They've definitely been in their head a lot. And I think that's even what the Ten of Wands could be about. It's like this person's been really overthinking this connection quite a bit. But with the Magician, it's like they're ready to manifest this. They're ready to perhaps speak on these thoughts that they've been keeping up inside their mind. And I think the Magician is ruled by Mercury, which is also about communication. So, really telling you the truth, being honest with you, not hiding things anymore. With the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, yeah, this person, again, sort of energy of, really being committed to you. I feel like the King of Pentacles is like my husband, long-term boyfriend sort of energy. It could be a long-term girlfriend, wife kind of energy as well, depending on their gender. But yeah, definitely a stable partner. Like this person's like wants to be your rock. And we see that with the Knight of Cups. It's like this person wants to come in with love. And it's not just, yeah, it's not just a passionate love affair that's short lived. It's like this is like for real. This is for the long term. With the Nine of Pentacles, so um, this person I think is almost like afraid of losing you because they value you so much. They have you on like such a pedestal. They think you're so amazing that one of their fears is that they're afraid maybe that they're not going to be good enough for you, that they're not going to live up to your expectations, that they're not going to be able to impress you, and that you might someday leave them for somebody else. If you know, because I feel like you're the kind of person that has a lot of options. Like you could definitely date many people in terms of like, you know, a lot of people would be interested in partnering up with you because you're a very high value person. I feel like you're very unique. You could really have your way with a lot of people. You know what I mean? So this person is a bit scared that you might actually be out of their league. So that's a bit of their fear. And I think that's why they burden themselves and they don't tell you how they really feel. This is also saying if you guys aren't in communication or there's some sort of distance, this person really does miss you. I feel like they're scared that if they lost you, that would just leave them just completely broken, almost like, yeah, just without a home, just like really, it would be a very tragic thing. It's like they don't feel like they're ever going to be able to get over you. We have the Seven of Wands in the Tower. So I'm also saying this person is really wanting to defend this connection. They want to protect it. There also might be a Tower moment going on in this person's life that they might be having to defend this connection from. So this could be the ending of a karmic relationship or cycle. And so, you know, this person also could almost be wanting to protect you from themselves. Maybe this person, for some reason, it seems like there's some dramatic energy going on in their life. And this person wants to make sure that you don't get caught up in the mix. You know what I mean? So if there is like the dramatic ending of a relationship, for example, this person doesn't want you to get caught in the, you know, in the drama. They don't want you to get affected by it. It's like they want to protect you from any drama that's going on in their life. And I'm not necessarily feeling like this is another relationship for some of you. Take it as it resonates. But it's just like this person doesn't want to burden you. It's like they don't want you to have to experience anything unpleasant almost. If they are having to fight for this connection, they want to like fight for it, but they don't want to make you fight for it, if that makes sense. Like they want you to just be able to sit back and relax while they take care of some things. This could also be about them almost like fighting their own demons and not wanting to have you see their dark side. So they're maybe kind of staying away a little bit so they can deal with whatever this energy is. Oh yeah, the Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm totally feeling like there's some sort of, like this is really interesting. It's totally giving me the energy that your person is having to leave something behind that's, you know, really not serving them. And it might be causing a lot of conflict. And they don't want to have to deal with that. They don't want to have to show you that. Again, yeah, justice. Okay, I'm literally feeling like this is like a divorce that's going on for your person. So this is about them divorcing themselves from a karmic situation. It could be an actual divorce because the Justice card is involved. But it's like with the Five of Pentacles too. It's almost like they're having to leave someone else out in the cold. Maybe, you know, they're having to walk away from something. You know, they're having a really big transition in their life. And so, you know, they don't want you to have to like worry yourself about it almost. With the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this person absolutely loves you. With the Two of Cups, they feel like you're their person, their soulmate. So if there's like some distance for some reason, they really, really resent this. We have the Five of Cups coming out. So this person is really, really sad without you. It's so interesting. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups have very interesting energy. So definitely this is just spirit reiterating you're this person's soulmate. That's how they see you and they miss you terribly. With the Queen of Cups, it's like you're their emotional fulfillment. Like you're the person that fulfills them emotionally. So I definitely feel that they don't feel emotionally fulfilled elsewhere. And that's why they definitely feel like they need to end whatever keeps them away from you, because it's just not where their happiness lies. And that's what the 10 of Cups is saying. It's like their happiness truly lies in this connection with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's definitely a lot about a lot of unrepressed desire. So this even could be potentially for some of you like a long distance connection that you guys haven't been able to be physically together in a while because of the distance. You haven't been able to, enjoy that aspect of your relationship. So this person is definitely really feeling like, honestly, they just want to come to wherever you are so you guys can really enjoy being intimate with each other, because this is something your person's really, really wanting right now. The Five of Pentacles can even kind of be like your person feels very like starved of like affection and touch, and it's like they feel very cold without you because you're the Queen of Wands. You're this magnetic, beautiful person that makes them feel so alive and happy, and so um, they just feel they just don't feel right without you. So they know they need to leave this situation, whatever it is that's preventing them from being with you. And this could even be them, dealing with their own insecurities and fears. I just feel like it's karmic endings. But again, karmic situations could really just be this person fighting themselves. So really just take it how it applies to your situation. Everything reminds me of you. So they feel like, they get reminded of you constantly. You're always on their mind. You are my best friend. That's so sweet. So even if you don't know this, this is like you really are this person's best friend. They feel like you're, soul family. They love your friendship. So it's not just like I was saying, it's not just all this passion they feel for you. They feel that you guys have a really strong friendship as well. You make me feel things I've never felt before. So you really blow this person's mind. This could definitely be in reference to a lot of things. I feel like especially when you guys are together physically, it's like pretty amazing. It's like a very high level connection you guys have. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to experience the bliss of oneness with you. So definitely wanting to be intimate with you. I would choose you over and over again. So, being in a relationship, this person feels like they would always choose you. There's no other choice. You are all I see. So you really stick out. I'm waking up to the truth of this love and its spiritual meaning. So they understand this is a spiritual connection. This isn't just, a romance or a physical thing. This is also a spiritually significant connection. You're my one true love. The universe keeps sending me signs about you. So totally very spiritual. A lot of signs and synchronicities. And you have changed my perspective on life and love. So you have changed this person's perspective. You have changed their perspective on, I feel like, spirituality as well as like themselves. And I feel like maybe they didn't, again, like they didn't believe in love or they didn't really understand it. But it's like you changed their whole outlook on life. And that even could be what this tower energy is about. It's about having to let go of maybe beliefs that love isn't real, or that, true love doesn't exist, or maybe that like soulmates or twin flames aren't real. So they're having to, maybe change all those belief patterns, and maybe even feeling like, that they do deserve something really beautiful with you. I love you so much. I want to be able to treat you right. So they want to be able to treat you right. They want to be good to you. Let's start a family, and I'll take this one as well. I'm realizing love is the only thing that truly matters. So I think that that's what this is about. It's like them leaving this karmic situation behind because they feel like, love is the only thing that matters. And if they're not with you, like, they don't really see the point of sticking around in something that makes them really unhappy. Let's start a family. Like this person feels like you guys could be the mother or father of their child. Or you guys should adopt some animals together. I want to be with you forever. When we connect our bodies, when our bodies connect, I feel true bliss. So much about this passion. They feel like this is very sacred, when you guys do connect physically. I love you so much. I want to be able to, I love you so much. I want to be able to treat you right. So that was the other one that came out. So yeah, this person is wanting to become a better person because they do want to be with you forever. They want to have a family with you. I feel like this person is connecting more to their morals and their values, and realizing love is so important. Love is the most important thing of all. So, all the drama and all the conflict and all the blame and guilt and all that stuff, it's like it's really pointless eventually. You kind of get beyond that, like needing to, like, I feel like, keep score with your partner or hold grudges. I feel like this person is really starting to understand the meaning of unconditional love. They even could be, researching, how to love someone unconditionally, or they're just learning about it naturally. They're really starting to think about things from that perspective of, like you guys are a team rather than two people at war with each other. My heart beats for you. I'm feeling magnetically pulled to you. You're irresistible and you bring me back to my true essence. So this person, this is often how it happens, especially with these deep soul connections, is maybe this person was, lying to themselves. They were maybe going down a bad path. And then you probably came into their life and brought them back to who they really are, showed them who they really are again. And it's like they're realizing, maybe getting in touch with their spirituality that they neglected, or getting back in touch with their inner child. Your touch is ecstasy, so much passion here with you. I'm connecting more deeply to my spirituality. Okay, that's actually so wild. I'm like literally like freaked out right now. Okay, so that's totally what I've been picking up on. Your person is connecting to their spirituality. That's so crazy. I was just saying that, and then I could make you feel so good. So, definitely flirting with you there through the cards, which is cute. Nothing compares to the pleasure I feel with you, and nothing will change my feelings for you. I will always love you. So this is them saying, they will always love you, so you don't have to worry. This person isn't just here today, gone tomorrow. Their feelings for you aren't going away. I feel like this person has accepted that, that this is going to be, a feeling they're going to carry with themselves for the rest of their lives. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnerships. So yeah, they want to give this a chance. They want to work on this partnership. They want to make things right. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow. So for some of you, this really could be a proposal. This could be them, asking you formally, I want to be your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or like, even maybe making a promise to you saying, I don't want to be with anyone else. This could be about, really clarifying what your relationship means. So yeah, also I'm seeing this energy of you guys being like earth angels there, both being very high dimensional beings, maybe that both went through a lot. So maybe it was hard for you guys to, trust each other, because I feel like, as a highly sensitive person, we do experience a lot of people that, aren't sensitive to our feelings. So when we finally do find somebody that's equally sensitive and sweet, it's almost like it feels too good to be true, and it's hard to even trust that. So I feel like maybe you guys have had to take a lot of time to learn that you guys can trust each other, and that this isn't too good to be true, and that you're not going to hurt each other maybe in the ways that other people have hurt you in the past. Let's see, you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like this is them saying, they see you as their family. You're someone that's really important to them. It's actually really interesting. Cancer season could be really significant for your connection. I feel like in general, I think you bring a lot out of this person in terms of like Cancerian energy. And I think I was mentioning that I feel that you and your person are both highly sensitive people. And so, understanding that you and your person are both deeply, deeply feeling, caring people that really mean a lot to each other, and then show the world the real you. So your person is wanting to, be honest, show you the real them, show you how they really feel about you, and not hide these feelings anymore. Because I really feel like this person was terrified of vulnerability because they didn't know if they could trust you. They didn't know if they could trust love. But they're starting to feel like, this is for real. This is the real deal. You could be someone who's very loyal, and they're starting to really see that you're someone who doesn't just, disappear on them, doesn't just, take them for granted, like you love them for their soul. And for some of you guys, maybe this person has never been loved for who they truly are. Like maybe people only love them for their money or how they look. And it's like, you love their soul. And that's what they really appreciate, is like they feel seen by you. They feel like you get them. Like you're not just in this because of, what you can get out of it. You're in this because you really do truly cherish them. And I think that means so much to your person. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So if you've been really hyper-focused on this person, maybe just going into meditation, just spending time with yourself. You don't have to like ghost your person or anything, but, give yourself the love that is important for you. It's like nurture your inner child. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So this is about healthy boundaries and knowing that, if you feel like you're not, being treated the way you deserve in this situation or in any situation, you do have the power to walk away and take a step back and focus on yourself. So maybe while this person is having to heal whatever tower moment this is, whatever karmic situation seems to be, going on, walking away from the drama, not having to be caught up in it, especially if there's like a messy breakup or something going on with your person, just, taking your power back and just focusing on yourself, because I feel like this tower moment is resolving itself though. So I feel like in time, the drama will be over, things will be fine. It's just, for now, just kind of maybe retreat within yourself, like this Cancer energy, and just give yourself lots of love and affection. Do things for your inner child, maybe watch TV shows or like, cuddle with a stuffed animal or something if you need to. No shame in that. I have a stuffed animal. Let's see. Baby steps action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And activated earth power places lines. Trust where you're led. Okay, so this seems like a message about travel for some of you guys. So if it's possible for you to travel, if there's like a power place, if there's some location on the earth you feel very called to, or maybe you are going to go visit your person, or, take it as it resonates. But I feel like trust where you're led. And I think that's also just not just to places, but to people, to things. Trust that if you feel like really called to go somewhere or do something, absolutely do it, because I'm sure it's like super important. And then, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So if for some reason you guys are like feeling like you need to start a project or start a business or move somewhere or travel somewhere or like go visit a friend or something, just do it. Just follow your intuition. Just do it before it makes sense, because it'll make sense after the fact. I feel like that's usually how things seem to work, right? I want us to date. Definitely see that. I need you more than ever, and I want to take you on a date. Okay, this person wants to date you. This person wants to be your significant other. And then you make me feel alive. That's so cute. With the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, Justice, and the High Priestess. Yeah, so it's like your person's wanting to come in with some justice. And if they've broken your heart, they want to heal this. They want to apologize. They want to fix this. This also could, again, be involving breaking someone else's heart, breaking some sort of commitment so they can be with you. Because with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups, your person does intend to come to you with a love offer. They don't want to give this love offer to anyone else. Okay, yeah, your person definitely wants to reach out to you. I could definitely see this being, a text, a phone call, an email. They are feeling very curious about you, wanting to know what you're up to. They definitely want to offer you something in the physical world. With the Page of Wands, it's definitely saying your person misses talking to you. They really like talking to you. They want to give you more, I feel like, in conversation as well. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this is if there's been any conflict in the past between the two of you, maybe your person did and said stuff that was, kind of messed up, really hurt your feelings. They're definitely getting the karma for that, and they feel like this person recognizes that. They recognize that, if they've been hurtful, if they've, been acting from their ego, if they've been, not treating you right, that they paid for it, that they're paying for it right now. And we see that with the Nine of Swords. It's like your person might be feeling, really sad, really worried, really stressed about, this connection, about maybe things that they've done. This is also saying that this person feels like this is a destined connection with you here, and that in some ways, like, even if there's been arguments or things that have come between the two of you, it doesn't matter almost, because the Wheel of Fortune will always turn in your guys' favor. You guys like can't really stay away from each other almost. So it's like, even if there is difficulty, it's like this connection always comes back around. It always, swings to the positive eventually. I'm getting, for some reason, it's like an analogy with the stock market. So it's like, even if things are down for a little bit, it's like they always turn back up eventually. So, just sticking through it and, not rushing and, running away from things, even when they seem bad for a little bit. You just have to be patient. So I see that with the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Your person might be holding back from you a bit, and it's definitely weighing on them. And that's what this Page of Wands energy is about. It's like they want to flirt with you. They want to reach out for with you. This person has a lot of passionate energy that's maybe repressed. It's almost like they don't know how to tell you about it. It's like they really, really, really want you, but they almost don't know how to communicate with you. It's like they have so much passion and desire for you, but I feel like they're almost scared that they're gonna, like, if they told you how badly they want you, you would like think that they have like a dirty mind and you like wouldn't want them or something, which is kind of funny. So it's like they feel all this passion and heat for you, but that it's like for some reason they're keeping it restrained. It's like they're pulling back on that. They're like not trying to show you how badly they need you in that way. We have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this person definitely wants to come towards you again, wants to pursue you, wants to take action. They're definitely stressed about something with the Nine of Swords here, with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I think they're just intimidated by you. I think that's what this is about, is they really want to talk to you, but it's like they get stressed about communication. They get stressed because it's like you can see her face. It's like she just knows that she's like so hot and cool. And they're like just terrified of you. It's like you're so confident that it's almost like they're afraid that they're going to like stutter their words or they're going to like say the wrong thing. I'm actually getting really nervous when I'm talking about this. I'm almost feeling this in my gut, this feeling of like almost like panic and just nervousness, like, like butterflies, but kind of in a bad way. Let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like your person really wants Earth. Sorry, not Pentacles. Wands, a lot of Wands energy. So again, a lot of passion. Maybe a person's a fire sign, or you are anyway. So the 3 of Wands is definitely kind of my pre-4 of Wands. It's like this person might feel like, they really want to come back into communication with you. They really want to come into union with you. With the Page of Wands as well, coming out again, really wanting to flirt with you, chat with you. But then it's like, it's almost like when they start thinking about the future with you, they start thinking about what they would say. They start thinking about coming towards you. It's like they get really, 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 really anxious inside. So if your person does hold back with this 4 of Pentacles energy, it's not because they don't like you. It's really just because you're just extremely attractive and intimidating to them and they want you so badly. So we have the 8 of Wands and the Emperor. So again, emphasizing all this passion and desire and this heat they feel with you. I feel like that's just this burning desire that they just don't feel with anyone else. Again, about communication, wanting to tell you, how they feel, that they feel so driven to you. They feel so passionate about you. We have the 7 of Pentacles in the World. So this person is very emotionally invested in you. You really mean a lot to them. You're like the center of their universe. You have a big impact on them. And so you're really, really important to them. And I think that's why they maybe do hold themselves back, is because they're afraid of losing this, because they are so invested in how you feel about them. And, if you want them back, if you like them back, if you have a crush on them too, that it's like, it's almost like you are like this place of safety in their mind that they retreat to, like this safe energy that they feel like if they come forward and they get rejected by you, it's like they would lose this precious thing. I also have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, I'm going to see this as a reunion, wanting to reunite with you, wanting to come back together. The Eight of Swords, though, is about feeling trapped, though. So I think it's trapped by their own fears. We have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, again, it's like this person holds themselves back from you because they are intimidated by you and because they are afraid of getting their heart broken by you. They're afraid of rejection. But the Nine of Pentacles definitely, again, reiterating how attractive they find you. And it's like they hide their feelings because they're almost scared that maybe you just see them as a friend. That could also be a possibility. This could be someone that maybe you guys have only ever been friends. Maybe there's never been admission of, real feelings, or, maybe you guys have never been together physically for some of you, or maybe you guys have, and they're just not sure if you see them that way, if this was just, just a friendship for you, or if you actually have feelings for them. So it's almost like they are scared of confessing their emotions. We have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, they're kind of defensive. They're keeping a bit of a wall up with you, wanting to be protective. But the thing is, they actually really do want this union with you here with the Four of Wands. But maybe they're just not ready to be completely honest about that with you because of the Queen of Swords. They're scared of your reaction, I feel. Okay, so it's actually interesting. I don't usually take reversals, but the Wheel of Fortune did come out reversed. So I'm going to kind of see that as that it's like they feel that, they would feel very unlucky and very unfortunate if you, rejected them when they come forward with this love offer. We see that with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It's like if they came forward to you and then you walked away from them, it would be really, really hard. Because with the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's like this person is really wanting to pursue you, but it's just a fear of abandonment that I think this person has, basically. But they're definitely keeping an eye on you, maybe stalking you a lot on social media. We have the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, so definitely maybe even trying to gather information, or maybe you've been hearing from this person, but they haven't really delved into how they really feel. Maybe they've kind of skirted around talking about their emotions. Or maybe when things start to seem to get flirty, they kind of like shut down. And it could be because they're just trying to dip their toe in the water and they're not ready to fully come in yet, because they're just not feeling, I honestly think they're just not feeling confident enough yet. But that seems like the Four of Wands, this, union with you does seem to be their focus. It does seem to be something that they really want. They feel like you guys are destined. It's more of having to take that leap of faith that this person, I think, is ultimately scared of. But yeah, definitely don't take it as your person's not interested. It's almost that they're just so interested that it's kind of scary for them, if that makes any sense. I'm sending you love through the ether. So this is about them sending you love to the fifth dimension through the ether. They are sending you love even if they can't tell you how they feel at the moment, or you guys can't be together for some reason. I don't stare at anybody else the way I do when it's only me and you, so they don't look at anybody else like they don't stare at anybody else, but they also can't help but stare at you, I feel. I'm dreaming of you. I love our conversation. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. We are so similar. Your love has healed me more than you know, so you really have healed this person, and they want you to know that. I've been astral projecting to you. So there's a lot about this, like the ether, astral projection, dreaming. So this seems like this connection is maybe existing on the fifth dimension primarily, or maybe that's where your person feels safe to reach out to you, is more in the higher realms. And they might be scared in the physical world. That I feel like this person knows that you guys have like a fifth dimensional connection, but it's more about them, bringing that into the physical, telling you that they feel this connection with you so deeply. You know what I mean? I'm definitely getting twin flame energy from this, by the way. So take that as it resonates with you. We could have it all together, so they feel like you guys could really, come together. And, have a really beautiful relationship. We see that with the Four of Wands. I want to move in with you and live our lives together. So this person wants to actually live in a house with you. They want to move in with you. I want to be in a harmonious union with you. Okay, that's pretty wild because that's literally the Four of Wands. So totally confirmation of this. So your person is definitely feeling like, you know, they want to be in union with you. They want to be harmonious with you. They want things to be balanced and healed. I have never loved anyone the way I love you. You're my forever, and I want to make you mine. So, you know, they want to be with you forever. They know that you are their forever person, and they want to make you theirs. You know, they feel like they have found the one, essentially, is how I'm feeling. That they don't really feel like they need to look for another relationship. But this is the relationship for them. Like, you are the person for them. Like, they're not settling. You know what I mean? Let's see. Like, they found their ideal, and I think that's the thing is, I think you are so much their, you know, ideal partner, so much the person of their dreams that it's what's intimidating is that how perfect it is almost. I'm ready to give into the temptation that is you. Forgive me, for I know not what I do. It's kind of interesting those rhyme, but this is basically saying if your person has been hurtful or, you know, been triggering to you, I feel like this is forgiven, you know, forgiveness for their, you know, limited perspective on things. Maybe the times that they haven't really understood you, you haven't really understood them. Maybe there has been some miscommunication, some misreading of the situation here. So, you know, forgiveness and understanding this person's point of view, I feel like could really help to just, you know, dissolve any conflict. You're the only one I want, and I'm very sensitive to your words and actions. So this might be them, you know, maybe you've hurt this person in the past too, and you didn't, you know, realize it. So I feel like this is also what them forgiving you, but then wanting you to know, you know, I'm very sensitive. So maybe this person lashed out at you or was really hurtful because they felt very sensitized. They felt very hurt by you for some reason. Maybe they felt rejected. So this person might have been really, you know, put you through a lot. They might have made you feel really sad and rejected. But it's because they are so sensitive to your words and your actions, and you might not have even intended to hurt this person, but it might have really, really affected them. Because I'm feeling like this person is so deeply in love with you and they're so connected to you that, you know, any rejection from you is like really absurdly painful for them. Let's see. I'm serious about you. I definitely see that this person is very serious about you. I'm going through a dark night of the soul, so we can kind of see that with the Nine of Swords. This person is going through something right now, so also just having compassion for what they're going through, maybe if they're being distant right now. It's just, you know, this person's having to rethink a lot of things. I crave your body or touch your scent and your skin on mine. I long to tell you how much I love you every single day, and I feel married to you in spirit. That's very interesting because the Four of Wands is kind of about marriage. I see the Four of Wands as being like that spiritual marriage. So this person does actually feel that for you. So even if you guys are not technically together, or whatever your situation is, this person is very loyal and committed to you. They, you know, and they don't want anyone else. Definitely. They keep saying that for sure. You feel so close, I can almost taste you. So this is about them feeling like you guys are, yeah, very connected in the fifth dimension, like I'm saying. Like this person might have really intense fantasies about you that almost do feel real to them. Maybe you feel that too. I'm ready to confess all of my secret feelings. Oh, wow. So they're definitely thinking about that. Confessing these secret feelings, confessing, you know, that they are very attracted to you, that they really want you. We have wedding. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Finances and career, children, and forgiving and learning. That seems pretty relevant. So the wedding, this situation involves marriage. So again, the spiritual commitment, this union, I feel like this is a union card. So, you know, this really could be happening for you guys, or you guys could be, you know, potentially even getting married. This person might be interested in proposing to you. The finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life. So I see finances more as self-worth, you know, how they feel about their intrinsic value. So it's like This person might feel like, you know, maybe they feel like they're not worthy of being married to you. And so they felt like, they might as well run away from this connection because you would never want to marry them or something like that. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is all about them learning to forgive you, you learning to forgive them, healing this relationship. We also have forgive me for I know not what I do. So there really could have been, you guys could be coming to the tail end of maybe some conflict. And so I feel like that's why this union is starting to come together. And we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be literal children. This could also be, I'm feeling like the inner child, your inner child wounds that maybe affect this person's self-esteem, that makes them not feel good enough for you, and maybe causes them to lash out at you and really hurt you. That's what this forgiveness is coming in for, is understanding your person is, very sensitive and maybe has been through a lot that makes them sometimes difficult or very, very triggered easily. This person might be very hurtful when they're triggered, and then I feel like they regret it afterwards. So that could be, take that as it resonates for you, if that seems relevant. See, this says surrender to the divine. So the surrender to the divine card just kind of fell out. So I feel like this is a message from your higher self, their higher self. Surrender to the divine, surrender this connection to the divine. I feel like this person is also surrendering to their spirituality, perhaps, going to the dark night of the soul so they can become more spiritually ascended. And then your person's current energy is adjustments are required. So this is about them adjusting their behavior. I think maybe this person really is having to learn to not be so reactive and hurtful when they do get triggered. Having to learn that it's not just the other person's fault if we get triggered. We have to take responsibility for our feelings. It's like relationships are a two-way street. It's not just, good guy, bad guy. It's like everyone is, responsible for their own part in, conflicts or disagreements. And maybe this person, I'm getting a message, your person maybe used to blame you for everything, and now they're starting to reflect on the places that they may have done you wrong, the times when they shouldn't have said the thing that they said, or they shouldn't have done the thing that they've done. And like realizing like, I need to cool it with this, being reactive and hurtful and, trying to hurt my partner because I feel hurt. So that could be, something they're really having to learn. It's an important lesson, I feel like. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do for it. Is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So yeah, if there's anything that you feel like pressured into in your life, don't let other people guilt and shame you into anything. I feel like you have to be, really true to yourself and listen to your own higher self. And like, don't let people peer pressure you into doing anything that you feel isn't right for you. Because it's like nobody has the right to tell other people what to do with, their bodies or their lives or anything like that. And then beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, definitely I'm feeling twin flame energy from this. So if you feel like, you see things in your partner, you're like, oh my gosh, you're so vain, you're so this, you're so narcissistic, you're so that. Looking at the places within yourself that you are reflecting that also. This is, I think this is something I've heard before about jealousy, that when we're jealous of someone, it's because they're expressing qualities that we have within ourselves that we're not integrating. So for example, if you see someone else and you're like, wow, they're so beautiful, and so jealous of them, it's because you are denying yourself of your own beauty, because you're seeing your beauty reflected in them, but because you haven't integrated your own beauty, you haven't accepted your own beauty, then you're feeling jealous of it in this other person. So, yeah, so I feel like this is saying that this person is very much a reflection of you. So, if you think that this person is inconsiderate, looking at yourself and seeing the ways that maybe you could be more empathetic and compassionate to others could be helpful. This is definitely, like I said, like very much twin flame energy. So you could do some mirror work around this. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So this is like a tower moment, I think, going on for you guys. So I think you're letting go of your ego is what I'm feeling. I think this is advice that, you are letting go what no longer serves. And I think this is going to be helping you ascend. This really could be about this surrendering to the divine, maybe surrendering something that you really cling on to. This could be about clinging on to resentment for this person, anger. Portal doors are open and you decide rewards. So portals are opening. It seems like you're going to be rewarded when you let go of this. When you let go of whatever you're clinging on to, you're going to open up so many opportunities when you surrender something. I feel like either the thing comes back to you better than ever, or you get something even better for you. And then pillar of light, your vibration is rising, so you are ascending. And star keeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of light worker energy from this. So, your vibration, focus on raising your vibration, focusing on letting go of what no longer serves so that you can see the light, so you can hold the light for the earth and do your important work that you came here to do, basically. And also, I feel like your person is very much magnetized to you as you raise your vibration as well. We have the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, that is so interesting. Also, it's kind of interesting because usually I grab the messages first, but for some reason I didn't. And the Hierophant and the Four of Wands is literally about marriage. Like the Hierophant can be about marriage, and then the Four of Wands is about marriage. So this is totally, I feel like you guys are coming into union, or your union is just going to be really, really improving if you guys are already together. And the Six of Cups, soulmates coming together, relishing in the sweetness of your connection. This is some of the most powerful energy I've ever actually gotten from this mini tarot. I don't really think it's coincidental. That's really, really powerful energy between the two of you. So twin flame union, I'm totally feeling from this reading. You make me feel alive. I want us to date. I'll always be dreaming of you. I feel like there's a couple more messages. You're my one true love. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight anymore. So if you guys maybe were fighting, your egos were going at it with each other, they don't want to fight this anymore. They don't want to fight you. I want to give it all to you. You're perfect to me, and you remind me of my innocence. And that's what the Six of Cups is about, is like you bring them back to their innocence. Yeah. And I was kind of almost saying it's like maybe this person lost their innocence for a while. Maybe they, went to a really dark place. But I feel like you've brought them back to their inner child. All right, I will end the reading here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Much love and bless. Bye.